Hello YouTube, Joseph Crickmore here, and we're back again with another episode of Vending Machine. Yes, still me. The jingles are still a work in progress. I had thought that I would have them all ready to go for tomorrow, so then tomorrow could be like a big return for a bunch of shows all at once, which was my initial plan, and that might have to get delayed a little more. I'm working on them. I have actually someone helping me work on them, but no, for the rest of this day, as long as these go up the day I think they will, it'll just be Vending Machine and finally the start of another show that I had put off for too long. But for this video anyway, we're on episode 3 of Vending Machine. Last time, BOXXO introduced the Coke and Mentos phenomenon to a fantasy world and took on a giant fire-breathing toad. Only Vending Machine, people. Love it. Love it. So, where do we go from here? I don't exactly remember. It's been a while since I watched the show. So, let's get right on into it. Next time you see me will be that post-episode discussion. And... okay, post-episode discussion time. That was a fun slice of life episode, basically. I'm pretty sure it's only like one of maybe 2 or 3 more in the season that are truly slice of life, and there's so many mini stories that are happening at once that they just keep happening and happening, and it's the episode. And I think Vending Machine is very good when it works like that in an environment where it's just the story of the day. Like, it starts off and you think the episode is going to be this really serious, tragic thing about the town getting attacked, when it wasn't that big a deal because the people evacuated and they were rebuilding after the attack by a 2-headed snake. Okay, sure. And then, you know, a bunch of other things happened in this episode, including BOXXO introducing to this world the concept of a condom. Yep. He did that. 2, the girl that kept trying to buy BOXXO off of Lamas when she doesn't understand that BOXXO is his own being and Lamas doesn't own BOXXO. So she'll just keep trying, I guess. I don't like her character. She's one of those characters that just, you tell her things, she's not going to listen. No. I need some character development out of her, or I am not going to keep putting up with her. 3, BOXXO in the bathhouse. He was put there to do his job. No one can complain about it because he's a vending machine. And literally, as far as anyone else knows, they don't know like the soul inside of BOXXO. They know that BOXXO is alive, in quotes, but what are they going to do about it? He's a vending machine. So he takes the wins where he can, but he's still doing his job. He does dispense soap and hair care products. Especially even the beast folk women find it to be a nice product. So what else is he going to do, you know? Llama shows off her blessing is actually good in the proper jobs. Don't know why they didn't think to just give her work that requires brute strength before. Like, duh. But the biggest story of the episode is the grandfather with his granddaughter. Guess what? We don't have their names, and it took up a decent chunk of the episode, but it was just so nice. So BOXXO uses the lottery function he puts in his body, kind of has control over the probability of it, and turns some people back into gambling addicts. Because apparently the guy who was doing it had this bad habit of his. So, good job, BOXXO. And then, but later in the episode, he's with his granddaughter, and then the mother of the daughter was like, I'm glad I came back and I'm sorry that I left and stuff. And her mother, the grandmother, is happy that she came back. And the granddaughter got to win a jackpot. And he's like, wow. And they just have this nice, emotional, wholesome moment. And that's one of the reasons I love Vending Machine. Because look at that. That wasn't BOXXO'S moment, but he was the catalyst for that moment. Don't you just love it when a main character can step out of his own role and help other people in a single episode? You just love it. So, that's where we're going to wrap this one up here. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you liked it. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Make sure to join the Patreon. And of course, keep your notifications on, because as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.